Alright guys, I am back with another horror collection update video. This is basically the last of my Halloween pickups for this season, so I'm going to go through these real quick. Alright, so first up we have the Vestron Collector's Series release for Waxwork and Waxwork 2, and I'm really happy to have this one in my collection. Just got it this week, ordered it from Amazon.ca, and of course it came late. Originally I got an email last week saying that it wasn't going to come until either the middle of November or the beginning of January, which kind of pissed me off a little bit. I really hate pre-ordering certain stuff from them because sometimes it comes a lot later than it should. But anyways, I already took the case out of the slip box because I didn't want to have to fight with it with one hand. As you can see here that they've split up the artwork on the actual case as opposed to the slip box, which has the original artwork that was on the old Artisan DVD. And this really is a really nice upgrade from that old DVD as well. A decent amount of special features. It's got an audio commentary, theatrical trailer, still gallery, and a 6-part making of called the Waxwork Chronicles. And there's a 2-disc set, so I'll open it up real quick and you can see. There's Waxwork 2 and the first Waxwork movie, and there's also alternate artwork inside for Waxwork 2. So look at that as well. Very looking forward to watching these ones again in high definition, no less. One thing though, I really wish they would actually put the complete Vestron bar, or whatever you want to call it, label on these things, as opposed to just having them plain like this, because without the slipcase they're not as nice. And hopefully they don't release these things without the slipcase, because you really need these to have the full effect, I think. Alright. Next up, we have the Arrow release for End Drivein, and this is something that a movie that I remember watching a lot back in the VHS days. I originally wasn't going to pick this one up, but I saw Andrew Bellina's latest pickup video, and he actually had this, and he showed this inside artwork, which I really liked. And I did kind of like the movie, and it was going for a decent price at Cinema One, even cheaper than a lot of the more current Scream Factory titles that have been out. So I decided to pick this one up. Really like this artwork here. This might be the European artwork, because I've never seen this artwork for the in the US or Canada. Because this was the artwork we got for the US release. And here's the disc art here, and I guess this is the commissioned artwork, which I think is okay. I'm not really crazy about it. I actually prefer the other artwork that I switched it over to. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out again too, because it's been a long time since I've seen this movie. Haven't watched this one since the 80s. Alright. Next up we have The Purge Election Year. Kind of a fan of the series. Been waiting to pick this one up for a bit. I haven't watched this one yet. Hopefully it's halfway decent. I did like the first 2 movies, and I really like this slipcase as well. It's kind of interesting. It'd be cool if this is glow in the dark, but I don't think it is. Alright. Next up we have Proxy, and this is a film I actually watched on YouTube. Somebody a couple of years ago had uploaded this thing on YouTube, and I watched it. A lot of people didn't like it, and it was interesting reading the comments, because people got 5 minutes in and basically turned it off and disliked the movie on thumbs up or thumbs it down or whatever. Mainly because in the first 5 minutes of this movie, there's a pregnant woman that gets attacked, and then the movie goes from there. And it's a really cool film. This is an IFC Minute release, and this was the one this line that I wanted the most out of all the films, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And finally, it came down in price, so I went ahead and ordered a copy. It's a really cool movie. If you want to check this one out, try not to read any reviews or get spoiled. It's better if you just watch the film and let the story unfold as opposed to knowing what's going to happen next. So that's Proxy. Alright, next up we have Frankenstein, the True Story, and this was my, well, as a child, this was my favorite Frankenstein movie. It's a TV movie. It was a 2-part thing. I think it's from 1972 or 73. It stars Jane Seymour and I think Michael Sarazan. I used to always get him confused with Peter Fonda, but he plays the creature in this one. It's a really cool story. I'm really looking forward to checking this one again. I haven't seen this one in a very long time as well, so really looking forward to checking this one out again. Next up we have Burning Bright, and this is one of the Dollarama pickups. This is the last one I got. I went back and decided to pick this one up anyways. This one is about two kids trapped in a house with a tiger during a hurricane. So I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. Looks like it should be a lot of fun. Alright, next up we have Freaks of Nature, and this is a horror comedy. It takes place in this town where humans, zombies, and vampires live together quite peacefully until the aliens show up, and then everybody freaks out because they don't know what the aliens want, and they start turning on each other. This is a really, really fun movie. It's got lots of comedy actors in it, like Joan Cusack and let's see, Dennis Leary and Patton Oswalt, and one of the guys from Keegan and Peele. I always get this guy's confused. His name's not on the box, but right here, he's a vampire in this one. Really enjoyed this one too. And I think it's got Vanessa Hudgens. I think she was in one of those High School Musical movies. And last up, for this update, we have Tales of Halloween. It's a horror anthology. It's got 10 stories. I started watching this one early in the year, and I wasn't really feeling it, so I turned it off, but I decided to give it another chance and picked it up because it was on sale at Cinema One, and didn't really care that much for it. I might give it another shot. I don't know. I think the problem with this one is there's just too many stories, and I know they were going for that whole Trick or Treat feel, but this one feels more like an ABC's of Death type of movie as opposed to Trick or Treat. It would have been better off, I think with anthology movies, you're better off if you only have like between 3 and 5 stories, because 10 was just too much, and I didn't care for most of them, and like some of the best ones were really too short, and other ones went on too long. I don't know. But there's a lot of good directors in this. You know, Neil Marshall did a short. Lucky McKay did a short. I don't know. John Skip. So it's just too bad. I didn't really enjoy this one as much as I was hoping. Alright guys, I guess that's my update. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.